Admiral Zara Chun stared at the holographic display in disbelief, her fingers trembling as she processed the intelligence report. The Terran Federation had just intercepted communications from the Nexus Coalition. Humanity had been officially classified as a galactic threat and marked for immediate neutralization. "This has to be some kind of mistake," muttered Dr. Reeves, the ship's xenobiologist, adjusting his thick-rimmed glasses nervously. "We've barely achieved interstellar travel. How could we possibly threaten a civilization that spans 3 galaxy clusters?" Captain Torres, standing beside the tactical console, shook her head grimly. "It's not a mistake. Document. Look at the data streams. They've been monitoring us for decades, cataloging our behaviors, our conflicts, our expansion patterns." She paused, her voice dropping to a whisper. "They think we're like them." The bridge fell silent except for the gentle hum of the ship's engines. Through the viewport, the stars seemed suddenly menacing, each point of light potentially harboring enemies who had already decided humanity's fate. "Ma'am," Communications Officer Park spoke up hesitantly, "we're receiving another transmission. This one's different. It's coming from a single ship, not the Coalition fleet." Admiral Chin straightened. "Put it through." The holo-display shimmered, revealing an alien figure unlike anything in their databases. Where the Nexus species were tall and ethereal with crystalline features, this being was compact, almost plant-like, with bark-textured skin and eyes that swirled with ancient wisdom. "Greetings, humans." The alien spoke, its voice carrying harmonics that resonated strangely in their minds. "I am Keeper Thorn of the Verdant Archives. I bring urgent counsel." "Who are you?" Admiral Chin demanded. "Are you with the Coalition?" Thorn's expression, if it could be called that, seemed to convey deep sadness. "The Coalition knows only conquest and assimilation. They have consumed 17 civilizations, each time growing stronger, more ruthless. But they have made a grave error in targeting your species." Dr. Reeves leaned forward. "What do you mean?" "The Nexus Coalition believes all species follow predictable patterns, that intelligence leads to expansion, expansion leads to conflict, and conflict leads to domination. They see your wars, your territorial disputes, your seemingly endless capacity for violence, and assume you are like them." Thorn paused, its swirling eyes focusing intently on the humans. "But they do not understand what makes you truly dangerous." Captain Torres frowned. "Our weapons? Our military capabilities are primitive compared to theirs." "No," Thorn replied, something resembling a smile crossing its alien features. "Your unpredictability, your capacity for both creation and destruction, often simultaneously. Your ability to form alliances with former enemies, to sacrifice for strangers, to change your fundamental nature when survival demands it." The alien gestured, and the display showed images of human history, but not the wars and conflicts the Coalition had focused on. Instead, it showed moments of cooperation. Ancient enemies working together during natural disasters, scientific collaborations spanning continents, former adversaries becoming allies. The Coalition has studied your conflicts but ignored your reconciliations. They've cataloged your weapons but missed your art, your music, your stories that transform enemies into friends. They understand your capacity for war, but cannot comprehend your genius for peace. Admiral Chin felt a strange chill. "What exactly are you telling us?" "I am telling you that you possess something the Coalition has never encountered in their centuries of conquest. The ability to turn your greatest weaknesses into your greatest strengths. Your chaos, your unpredictability, your stubborn refusal to follow logical patterns. These are not flaws to be corrected. They are advantages the Coalition cannot calculate or counter." Keeper Thorn's image began to fade. "The Verdant Archives have been waiting 3 centuries for a species capable of stopping the Nexus Coalition. We believe that species is humanity. But be warned, they will learn their mistake quickly. You must act before they adapt their strategies." As the transmission ended, the bridge crew exchanged uncertain glances. Admiral Chun looked out at the stars with new eyes, understanding that humanity was about to face its greatest test. Not just of military might, but of the very qualities that made them unpredictably, chaotically, brilliantly human. The war was coming, but perhaps the coalition had indeed chosen the wrong species to fight.